I realized today I think I have feelings for someone, not my husband, and I've been in denial. My husband is lazy and not a good dad, but I can't fight family wealth in court if I divorce him. Today, I realized I've been in denial and have feelings for someone else who's going to end up spending several years in jail. Sorry if it seems I'm rambling. I'm quite confused and just need to get it all off my chest. I have no one here I can admit it to. I, 37F, have been with my husband Tim, 43M, for 5 years, married 2.5. We have a 3-year-old. I have a family friend, Jack, 32M, who has gone through a very long court battle, and we found out today he lost his appeal and will be going to jail for approximately 8 years. I went to see him today and to tell him bye for now, and realized I have feelings for him that are more than friends. To preface this, my husband and I haven't been doing great for about a year and a half. I'm the primary breadwinner as well as the default parent, and I have been since we got together. He's either only collected disability or worked part-time. The rest of the time, he sits at home and scrolls his phone and watches TV. He will do the dishes and laundry, but it's always been the very minimum and doesn't do a good job. Very lazy, very spoiled as a kid, and his mom did/does everything for him all the way up until we moved in together. His parents still provide financial support when he wants it. They gave plenty of money. I'm essentially a single parent with a roommate/adult child. We had a whirlwind pregnancy and didn't find out until I was about 36 weeks, and that is when we moved in together. He was told previously by a doctor he would never have kids. I've thought for a while that him and I were moving apart. Prior to us getting together, he had some medical issues that caused him to have a TBI, as well as other chronic health issues. About a year ago, he had a medical procedure that went horribly wrong and left him unable to walk or care for himself, and I'm convinced he had a stroke or something during surgery that further impaired his cognitive function. Anger outbursts over little to nothing, constantly yells at our son when he perceives he is doing something wrong or wants him to do something, even things as simple as handing him something. He is lazy and sits on his ass and yells at him instead. My son has gotten to the point he just tunes him out, which then makes my husband yell louder. I, on the other hand, get down to his level to get his attention. I'm also not lazy and will get up and get stuff myself. I also feel he has a drinking problem, but he basically feels it's part of his identity since he is a traditional Irish Catholic. I'm also not comfortable leaving my son at home with him alone for any extended period of time, as I think he is neglectful and just stares at electronics and expects our son to just sit and stare at an iPad until I get back to take care of him. This happened today. I left around 10:30 a.m. and he didn't feed my son or try to toilet him/change his pull-up. I did when I got home around 2 p.m. Also of note, my son has been diagnosed with ARFID, and we're pending an autism diagnosis. Back to my relationship. We haven't been intimate in over a year, and I have zero desire to be intimate with him. Even the thought of him touching me gives me the ick. I've considered splitting with him, but have been scared because I don't have the resources to financially fight his family in court over our son, so I've just been riding it out. Today, I left them both at home to go tell Jack goodbye, and the first thing did was have a big long hug, and that's when I realized I've been in denial. So, yay me. I get to figure out where to go from here. Edit to clarify. 1. There was absolutely nothing inappropriate today. It was simply me realizing I was in denial about how I feel about my husband. Everything today was only on a ground level. I gave him a hug because I'm not going to see him for a while. 2. Jack is 1000% innocent. The cop who interrogated him admitted on the witness stand he coerced the confession. I can't go into specifics because there are organizations like the Innocence Project working to get this dropped. It's honestly just a very shitty situation and a case of who has more money at this point.